Welcome to a tahdah help video. In this video we're going to show you how to use the form builder. To access it, we need to go to System and then click Form Builder. This page will display all of the created forms on your system. If you want to create a new one, you just click this Create Form button. Okay, so now we can start filling out the basic information about our new form. We can give it a name, we can decide who the answers will be emailed to, and we can also set a date for how long it will be displayed until. If you want it to be permanent, you can just leave this box blank. You can give your form a description, and then we can move on to the settings. So office use only means that only admins can use the form. Including course report PDF means that the answers will appear when you print out your course report, and then anonymous answers just means that the candidate's answers will remain anonymous. In the results section you have three options. You can either tick store, email, or you can tick both of them. Now store means that the answers provided on the form will be displayed in the results tab. Email means that the email address that you provided earlier, all the results will be sent there. Or you can just tick both of them. And finally, you can decide where you want your form to be displayed by ticking the relevant tick boxes. Once you're happy with everything, we can click Save and move on to the next part. Okay, so now we can start creating our questions for the form. There are some tips at the top of the page to help you avoid making some of the more obvious errors. Okay, so we can begin by expanding the first blank question and filling it out. So as you can see, there's a few different boxes. You've got a space to ask your question, and then you've got a drop-down list that lists all the different types of answers that you can choose. So for this opening question, we're just going to make it a heading. So for a heading, we don't need to add a description or give an example. It's irrelevant for this one. Okay, so let's add our next question. So in this example, we're just going to run through all the different types of answers that you can give. So this is just for a simple text answer. You can give an example to sort of give an indication of what sort of answer you're looking for. And also, if you tick that required tick box, that just means that the student will have to answer this question before they can complete the form. So multi-line text just gives the student a bigger text box if it's a more detailed answer that you're looking for. And the next one, date, is pretty self-explanatory. The student will have to provide a date as the answer. You could use this sort of question to ascertain when a student last updated their insurance or things like that. So for this next question, we're going to choose checkbox, and this allows you to ask a question that maybe has multiple answers, and the student can select more than one answer. Radio answers are similar to the last one, but instead of being able to select multiple answers, there's only one answer can be selected. drop down just gives the student a drop down list of answers that they can choose from. If you select the number answer type, then the student has to provide a number as their answer. If you choose file as the answer type, this gives the student an opportunity to upload a file as their answer. So this could be things like images or PDF files, things like that. Heading we've already discussed and used at the beginning. And finally, the last answer type is video. This option lets students upload a video. Okay, so now we've finished creating our questions. We can press save to save what we've done so far, and we can move the questions around if we want by just dragging and dropping them in this screen here. If you want to take a look at any questions that you deleted previously, you can press this button to do that. Okay, so now let's take a look at what we've done so far by ticking this demo tab. So now we can see what our form looks like and what the student will see. As you can see, the little red asterisk, that just means that's a required question. Where you see the grey font where the questions are already pre-filled out, that's just the example that we entered earlier. And also, if you see the question mark tooltip, that's the description of the question that we entered earlier. And as you can see, the questions involving uploading a video or a file, that's really easy to do. Okay, so if we tick that store answers box in the basic information stage earlier, this tab will contain all of the answers submitted by the candidates. You'll be able to find them using the search filters, and also if you click this download button, you can download a CSV file of all the answers that have been submitted. If you're planning to recreate lots of similar forms, you can do that by pressing this clone button. That will actually deactivate the original form, but just to re-enable it, all you have to do is change this display until date. Okay, so that's the general idea of the form builder. We can press save and close, and there we are, there's our form. You can go back and edit it, you can delete it, you can see lots of stats about it, how many submissions there have been. And of course, if you tick that box to say you want the results to be emailed to you, that's what will happen.